Hi everybody, this your girl Fuji, favorable Fuji presiding, but we are talking about the eighth house lock pot. So in order for this to resonate, you will have to know what's in your eighth house. If it just so happens to be in Leo, how are you? Good to see you. Nice to meet you. So the eighth house lock pot is basically the ideology of the Vatican in a astrological way. Okay, so I got some notes before I start. Okay, so the eighth house in Leo. First of all, your numbers are 58, 85, 508. So something about a 508. What's it? 503? What 508? Something about a faith-based business. Something about faith-based business. I gotta use my rose quartz. Oh, here it goes. Yeah, something about a faith-based business. Excuse me. So something about that. Excuse me, eighth house and Leos. I should have pre-prepared, right? This is so thick, I can't even put it in the little circle. So I'm gonna put it in Mary's box. My grandma, my mommy gave me this box of hers when she had passed. All right. So yeah, your numbers is 58. Something about Exodus. So exit the water from the rock could be significant, or something about the water from the rock. My dad used to say, like a rock. He used to make a joke or something. Anyway, the peace offering. Something about 1985, Capricorn, Cancer, something about that. Aries, something about cleansing. Wow, I think somebody's a little prejudiced secretly. I don't know why I'm picking it up. So something about ecclesiastics choosing wisdom. So something about Ecclesiastes chapter 12 verses 12 through 14 could be significant. The 14th verse says, "For God shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil." Somebody could be mad about that. So your next number is 580 before we get you started. So something about the book of Jeremiah. A letter to I believe it's pronounced Shemaiah. So something about Capricorn Cinco de Mayo prediction. Abierta carta, the open letter. The heck? Okay. So this might be read aloud. Okay. Like we talking people. This might be like a will or something. So the appointment of the seven. Woo! Yeah, something about prison. Chapter 5, verse 23 of Acts. Something about the report to the believers. Saying the prison truly found, we shut with all safety, and keepers standing without before the doors. But when we had opened, we found no man within. Might be a woman. Something about you was wanting stuff to be open and probably found out something about it was a woman. Somebody mad. Verse 18 says, and laid their hands on the apostles and put them in the common prison. So something about these agents, oh, I serve God. Do you really? Do you? I don't know. Okay. So something about the captain with the officers and brought them without violence, for they feared the people, lest they should have been stoned. Yeah, it's some people that have power that's getting in trouble. Like, y'all, we not talking like everybody has power. We talking about the ones who you had a job, you're sworn in, stuff like that. Not everyone is going to be affected by this, but those who did their works for evil. But everybody would say somebody is doing it. Okay, well, we'll see. Somebody's been trying to make somebody look like they're the problem, though. Obviously, in this reading that I'm picking it up. So the last number we got for you is 850. Let's see what that is. So somebody's going the resurrection. Oh shit. So somebody is something about a prison, going into the prison. Somebody shouldn't have been in the prison. And instead, those who put that person in the prison is going in there. Or it's either that or you won't get stoned. I mean, y'all the ones saying y'all believe in God. And you the pastor in your church and the stuff. Okay. No wonder I was picking up, because we have your numbers, 8th house in Leo, 508. Something about the 501, 503, the C's, the faith-based businesses. Ooh, y'all in trouble. Somebody. So something about 1985. Anybody born in the 1980s? Oh, shit. So in the 8th house in Leo, according to research, means transformation and rebirth. Damn, no wonder. Self-expression. So basically, y'all have a right to express that expression. 8th house Leos and those who may resonate, even though your 8th house may not be in Leo. Maybe somebody got you confused and this is like your other half or something like that. I don't know. Or someone that's connected to you that has this very same fire about them. Your 8th house could be totally different and you're cross-watching, right? Or you just so happen, I ain't about to tell you what to do while you here. I'm glad you are. So this is about what resurrection, rebirth, and transformation means to whoever is affected and affected and or by this thing. So also it means attract, generally courageous, and go after what they want in life. And it also means impact on romantic and financial achievements or downfalls. See, somebody, okay, makes sense. Somebody went And basically, you might have went some directions not so well, or you tried the trial and error. We all have been there. It's just given somebody wanted to expose you for those things, unfortunately, and forgot the fine print. And the fine print is okay. You might, have to have your moment there, whatever those facts or ideologies are. But they also, the one who popped your lock, first of all, it's a nosy person, 11:44 on the timer. They wanted to see what was in there so that they can try and use secrets. This is also someone who's studying the arts of magic, like making these cards disappear. Like I was at Hardee's, so something about a star. I was at Hardee's and I was just sitting there, I'm about to go. Library was closed. They was on lunch, and I was gonna go back when they had lunch. Long story short, my keys end up disappearing, and everybody in the restaurant is trying to help me find my keys, and I end up having to lose my car. So while somebody's being funny and trying to make you go through humiliation, because obviously they want me to walk and not have transportation, not to be able to see my other children who I pay child support for, and I have visitation. Like, this is someone, I'm just telling you a bit of piece of my story to help you out to get yours and more deeper than what you know. This is someone obviously who did not know what they was doing when they was popping locks or locking and dropping. I mean, someone could have literally tried to be someone they're not. Like, this is your partner, and they want to switch partners because they didn't want to deal with what they signed up for when they got here on Earth. See, we all want to talk about, tarot cards and astrology. Ha ha ha. It's like, well, these things are helpful if the right personnel is doing the work. And that's on the person who created the midheaven subconscious astrology, which is actually responsible for all of the astrology created. That doesn't make me better than no one, because therefore everybody has one. I'm just that one. So let's get on with it. Most High, what's the goddess for them? Desire? Oh, damn. And the number 8. So something about 2 3s coming together to make the number 8. So something about mastery, 33, speak up. This is in reverse. Now you see the name on here. Let's turn it around. It says, this is like origami, ngami, or some would say game. Something about a game then. Something about game over. This in reverse. Someone's desires were too involved with self. It was not about. See, you can't accuse somebody else without accusing yourself. Somebody wants to awaken the evil, I would say, or the bad, the negative, whichever terms you like to use, for you, not realizing you can transmute it into positivity. And it's not even about the accountability game, because accountability is a compound word. It has 2 words, account and ability. We all have an ability. We all have an account. Now, if ignorance to the law is no excuse, then so is ignorance of spiritual law. No excuse, right? So if they use spiritual law as a way to hide impracticality and say that you have a right to, oh, you gotta go to jail because of what you did, and da. Well, so the fuck do they? Because you can't be pushing ideologies on anybody without seeing yourself in that first. And some people will say, well, I can understand the person who got hurt because I went through something like that, but they might have went through it worse. Like people who get molested versus rape. They would say molest is more like touching and feeling, which is just as harmful. And rape is more like penetration and actual action, some would say. So you first of all, you're taking somebody else's salvation and deliverance. You can't go through or feel the pain and agony of what somebody else went through. You can try to say you understand all you want to, but you gonna get what you are asking for actually, because you're trying to say you're under their authority. I mean, we love to use terms and all that to say we need to know right knowledge and don't use these words in this type of way, that type of way. Then why would you want to understand somebody's hurt if, I mean, in a way where you don't understand that you just put yourself in, you want to experience that. You don't let someone manipulate you if you know you mean it this way versus this way, is what I'm trying to tell you. Because this is why we're all in this bullshit, regardless if your eighth house is in Leo or not. What is the next one? Okay, we got Mayat and Live Out Loud, 31 and 10. Something about 1 and 13 then. So these are the two. So this got to, maybe there's like 3 people involved in. Perhaps something about 3 people. Oh shit. At the bottom we got Cosmic Power. Yeah, we on algorithm. Mawa Lisa, something about Mona Lisa, so something about Greek mythology as well. Cosmic Power number 2. What's at the top? Ooh, Seasons in reverse. Yeah, it's time, that's why. Okay, so we got Nana Boluku with Seasons. At the top, Cosmic Power, Mawa Lisa. And remember I said speak up? I cut the deck and there it is. So I don't know who that's for. Something about this number 8. The game is over. I mean, you can stay silent all you want to. Because what's about to happen is whatever you thought won't gonna happen. Let's just say that. And that's for those who are on the negative side of things. But that's so many ways to none on my none number 16. When I play none number 16 in the sister act play. Alright, so. And I too need to learn things again. But anybody trying to bring up certain things that steers away from the argument, that's them in their ego. I don't know who needs to hear this, but you need to be prepared. Like, you need to know the body functions. You need to know what literally, like the phalanges, fingers, clavicle, your collarbone, shit like that. Like, somebody is trying to something about science of synchronicities to prepare, because somebody wants to say you're incompetent, you don't know what you're talking about, but you really do. You just focus on this. This is your niche. This is why we have groups. Like in a business, these people work in customer service. So if you want customer service, go over here. If you don't need customer service, or there's a problem with customer service, you obviously go to the general manager of the store. There's different parts in the building. So you can't, I mean, you can run a building, you can run a business, you can do a lot of things by yourself. But the question is, do you want to? Let's be honest. Who wants to be by themselves? Who wants to be by themselves? I mean, I guess that's you then. Whoever would answer that, then go be by yourself. You don't need to be following and around people. And if somebody doesn't know, it's instead of trying to embarrass them and humiliate them, just in case they don't know, maybe, or really they know, they probably 9 times out of 10 forgot, especially if it's something simple that we learned in, before or in school, they just forgot or something. How about you just let them know? Because that same person, like, it's a Harry Potter moment. Remember when Professor Snape, what do I get if I put da 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 with blah blah blah? Oh, being a star isn't all that, is it? It's like somebody that has this, I don't like you, but they like you Because as we watched the so-called series of movies, we learned that he actually had a liking to them. It was actually some kind of secrecy about that, right? So I don't know who I'm talking to, but it's just secrecies about things. Oh, I don't like you, but okay, you wouldn't be involved in the situation. Everybody wants to be involved until you're involved. And then you evolve. And then, oh, I'm sorry. Are you really? Why did Desire come out the way it did? So the game is over and they know it, and they wanted Friendship Day. Something about July 30th, August 2nd, August 7th, August 27th. Somebody probably already had this, but they didn't give you yours. Oh, hell. Something about international civil organizations. We was just talking about businesses. So, yeah. Something about don't in reverse. With Leviticus. Yep, we was just in that book, the book of healing. Yeah. Why is live out loud out here for them? Wow. So they're playing Russian roulette with you. So you might have to be big and loud. Darla Dimple, cats don't dance type shit. They're trying to say someone's an evil angel. Like, you're not an earth angel, whether you're a man or woman. You're an evil person. Like, what? Something about they plan. Something about Russians. So something about that case coming up at 8:20 p.m. today. Something about the pink moon as well. April 25th. Someone is mad. Or they keep trying to say, maybe some people are sending signals. In reverse, both of them. A walking trophy is the midheaven conscious of your mindset, a walking storybook. This is why tarot readings are spiritual sporters, and something about it's time to look at other options and perspectives. These both came out at the same time, but in reverse. Trying to clarify Maya energy. Something about giving and receiving, number 10. So something about Matthews, the book of Matthews, or First Kings, perhaps the Second Kings. Something about 19. So yeah, somebody is trying to make, oh, this is an attack on people who read tarot cards. Well, not everybody do it irresponsibly. I mean, there's some that are very useful. That has been proven. But I think it's aiming at a certain group of people who they know, and you just upset. And it might have something to do with why someone is locked up, or someone, a certain reader can help someone get out of bondage. Or it's probably in your best interest not to do that. Whichever one. It's not to hurt your feelings, but somebody probably, just in case, doesn't deserve that. It sounds like this probably is the person who put you through this. So what about cosmic power? Yeah, we got something about Habakkuk, something about Mbaku. So hermit energy with this in reverse, clarifying cosmic power. Something about creditors, verses 7 in chapters 1, 2, and 3, but also verse 19 in chapter 3 about in the book of Habakkuk. So something about potentially KKK. Yeah, somebody don't want someone. Okay. Something about secure party creditor. Yeah, businesses, 501c, 503, 508. Something about having the right to say what you want. Somebody probably is telling someone to have a business like that. So you could say as you wish or something. Something about paperwork is involved here. Definitely secure party creditor. Some people argue and say that that's not validational. I think it's based off of how you feel about things. As long as you know what you are the studious one. You can tell others it's not going to work, but maybe some certain people have a certain thing and you got your thing. I don't know. We need to hear it. It's not about whether that is a good idea or not. I guess if they feel compelled to do it. So something about seasons in reverse, Nana Baluku. We have had to make a store run for that good in reverse. Okay, someone is lying, someone is denying somebody. Like, I don't know who that is. I don't know who that. Something about just friends. Maybe you met them in July or August or summer, spring. Maybe these are names significant. Whew. So overall energy, karmic divine feminine, karmic divine masculine, or karmic divine friend, karmic divine messenger. Put roots on the person you're needing in your life. I was counting cards one day, something about 159. So something about a serious charge, 514, 1959. Something about a movie. Somebody knows, somebody just doesn't want to take responsibility for a child or an act that was done. No, it's you. You need to stop. Someone doesn't like tarot readers, their daughter or their son, or you don't have to do tarot at all, but you respect what people do. Yeah, Tweety saw a cat and no one believes them until it's them. Something about what you saw. Something about Esau, Elegua, Eshu. Somebody, let's just say it sounds like the game is over and a lot of people running from accountability. Now they want to be friends or they want to make amends. But it's something about not getting what you truly want. It's something about just giving you what you want so you can shut up, like how a person would do, an adult, if it's a child. Like, I want this, I want that, and they want it, and they bugging, and you just give in and give it to them. Something about waning gibbous moons. Something about gimme, or gibbous moons. That's someone's gimmick. Something about a gimmick. Gimme spells. Wouldn't be surprised if somebody do it or try to. Now they want to give offerings and hey, yeah. What is full moon in Capricorn. So what happened to new moon in Capricorn? See, that's what I was talking about. All right, so the moon in Virgo on the 11th of January. I was saying the new moon was that day, but it was actually the 21st. So something about the 1-2-3 portal and the 3-2-1 portal. And it's funny how the 21st of March, see, 4 days later, it was the lunar eclipse in Libra. So someone's 8th house could be in Libra. And it just sounds like the weighing of the scale. Somebody want to know where their mom at. Something about a mom act. Someone's a fake. But this is like metaphoric for like, you know how dudes be like, "What up, ma?" But they mean it in a flirtatious way. Because we have this out here in reverse. I mean, it could be however, whoever says whoever. It could be two dudes called, and the dude calls somebody mom, like, and it's a man. Like, look, I don't know what y'all be doing now. Somebody had to make a store run for that good. Something about a season. Someone wasn't quite seasoned. Maybe this is a metaphor for, like, you know how how do we say a turkey go in the oven? Yeah, so somebody the Thanksgiving thing, I think they was using somebody that they was having encounters with. They sent them by Thanksgiving. Something about new moon in Scorpio and the 1st of November, attributing to the 11th of January. So something about them dates and the 123 portal, the 23rd of January and the 21st of March. Yeah, somebody also is responsible for like some kind of form of payment that you had to make. Something about using your Cancer and Capricorn energies as if they have a right to. Someone has been violating someone's energy. This is probably somebody that you know, because I doubt that it's someone that you know. Like, this got to be somebody y'all know. Like, they was running their mouth like a female. They would say, there's a difference between a female and a woman. They was running their mouth and basically about what you do, how you do what you do. Maybe they watch the reader and you don't do nothing like this. And nothing, not even light a candle, all that stuff, the whatever. And they accuse you of some kind of act. Something didn't work out, something isn't working out like they thought, and they won't be friends. Because someone sees something coming to an end. Something about that's why Ngami is out. Nagami, Game, with desires in reverse. They was going after worldly desires. So we got surrender to the divine in reverse. Full moon. Yep, they had time. They didn't even do it then. Or something about whatever they did then, we won't know. It got something to do with a candle. We got a waxing moon here. The energy is gaining momentum. Like, there's no running from this. I don't know who need to hear it, but no. It's no running from this. It's kind of like running from yourself at this point. Something about after you've done all you can, you just stand. All right, so because this card was actually not supposed to be in that deck, I will pull at least, whatever come out. So if it doesn't resonate, you need to leave it. It's not about whether it makes sense. Somebody, you want to keep stuff out because you want to make it make sense, or you want to keep it on a certain algorithm. A story don't make sense. This is why we have cold case files and things that are still not solved to this day. Mind your business. Start acting like somebody don't know what they doing. Let them be who they are, especially if they ain't hurting nobody and they just hurting your little stanky ass feelings. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be like that, but Leo Venus. Okay, so something about that ass, boobs getting bigger, your body soft as fuck. Well, obviously they know that. Somebody knows it. Let's do it one more. Something about maybe? Oh, shit. Damn, somebody keep going. Okay, said something and taking it back? Maybe that's how they made you feel. Like they just wanted your stuff. Something about, okay, if that's the case, I guess they gonna know how it feels for somebody to take their stuff. I think there's someone, you may have this as a placement, and you could be in some mess, because if you took somebody else's stuff, any way, shape, form, or fashions, that it's not covered, and they will say the blood, because somebody already died and did all that stuff. Especially if you've been trying to make someone relive and iterate that again, yeah, you in trouble. Because that's silly. You can't push your ideologies on other people, but you did it. And that's however you chose. Yeah, something about sex with Sagittarius. Someone can have this in their 8th house, or they are a Sag. Something about player's prayer. Oh, a Sagittarius is asking for prayer. Okay, Sagittarius, sex with you, past life, love downloads, more than a lover. Picking up more than one thing, though. If it was sex with a Sagittarius, I guess somebody has been preying upon you, or this was their way of harvesting or taking something from you or something. And if it's a Sagittarius that is, you did something wrong here, or you feel, I mean, really, it's not even about the wrong. It's about what they gonna say. Everybody does wrong. Player's prayer. I was wrong about your love. It's where it's at. Forgive me. That's what somebody is saying. That's what you gonna say to someone. Because I think it's both, to be real. Somebody just, yeah. Something about having sex when someone's in town. Wow. Sex with Leo is in reverse. Something about Aquarius sending a Leo piece to somebody. That's your Jesus piece, Aquarius? Huh. Something about you be playing, or you won't playing. They so playful, that Leo. But you was serious. You was using them. When you gonna tell them the truth? When you gonna tell everybody? I'm sorry. That was for who it needed to be for. Whenever they in town. All right. So we're not gonna make this long. This is very interesting. Want to clarify? Check the energy on. Really, the walking trophy, and it's time to look at other perspectives. Those both came out in reverse. Somebody wants somebody to stop doing something. Wow. The Emperor and the Queen of Chalice. So somebody's an emperor and someone is a giver. Yeah, something about Mayat. Giving and receiving. So it looks like the Queen of Chalice could be the giver, and the Emperor is the receiver. It could be like interchangeably done with 2 of swords at the bottom when necessary. Something about they're in a relationship. So someone's in a relationship with a water sign or heavy water signs, and perhaps they regret it. There's something about shouldn't have drank from Mara's waters. Something about somebody want who somebody said. Somebody was just not who they was cloaking to be, or something. Emperor, you could be chilling, but it's like things is catching up. Somebody wants okay, this got to be an intuitive person, whether they do tarot or not. I think both, because y'all, whoever this is, you got a lot of haters on whichever side. Both of these people probably don't like your ass, or this couple don't like you. Check your Leo placements as well. Six of Pentacles in reverse at the top of the deck. So something about 29, 26, 62, 92. Somebody don't like someone. It just seems like or y'all gonna get together and be a power couple about these ideas. Something about land flowing of milk and honey. All right. I don't know which ones. So, sex with Sagittarius and Player's Prayer. Something about Lloyd's Street Love album. Ace of Chalice is in reverse. Yeah, somebody they fucked over the wrong person. Something about sex with Sagittarius and Player's Prayer. Something about the Street Love album by Lloyd. It comes out. I wanted to clarify it because, yeah, somebody regrets it. Somebody realized 9 times out of 10 out of this energy that they keep fulfilling beastly attributes. This is like feeding a beast. You know how you have food and drink? So a lot of you, somebody has been trying to mess with your ways of simply having the means. Someone is evil. Now they won't be fucking friends. Something about Friendship Day. Maybe someone's a more respectfully. Yeah. And then you get your Moonology card. I don't want you to forget it. The end of a tough cycle approaches. So somebody, you're going to find out stuff on the new moon in Scorpio and the new moon in Capricorn and the 11th of January. The moon was in Virgo. Something about a waning gibbous. Somebody, they had time. They had time to get this. Now they won't be friends. Because remember this as well. Something about the game is over. You see that word there? This is goddess Ngami, or some say Game. And this is number 8. This card. So something about 2 3s coming together. Someone could be wanting to be with someone for a power purpose or the purpose of power. Something about prophetess power or something like that. Somebody claimed to be a prophet or a prophetess. Something about games. Cause look at that. This is in reverse because something about desires was not really off. See, this came out clarifying it. So somebody, I don't know, that ain't your friend, or something about they won't be friends now. But I don't think, I believe for a lot of you, because this is a little different. This is someone who left you and they went to someone else, right? They now want to come to you in peace or something like that. Like something about July 30th, August 2nd, August 7th, or the 27th, or the 3rd of August or July, with 30 being a possible 3. Somebody is definitely something about the Empress ain't out here. That was a queen of chalice. Not that they're not just as important. Somebody, yeah, they're great. Like they probably can do the same thing, or they got another talent or something like that. But everyone is beautiful, right, in their own right. See, you though, whoever you are, something about if you're not a Sagittarius, you need to check where your archer spot is. Something about that arch back move and all this stuff. They remember. Check your Now, I don't know, because just in case that wasn't a good thing to laugh at, and not everybody is going to have a good experience with that. Because I did pick up somebody's a little fucked up. Like you actually took something from someone. Something about they won't say they're sorry now. It's so many ways to none. And a lot of people just want to use somebody because if someone ever do this to y'all, oh, you did this to me, and I remember. Let me tell you something. Regardless, I'm not going to get in your business, but I do want to let you know if that ever happens, it is because they not only feel that way about you, they know some stuff as well as what they shouldn't have done as well when it comes to you. So it's easier to blame you than to agree with you. Really, it's not even about agreeing. It's about just letting it be. Like just move, motherfucker, move. Like to the side or something. Because you're gonna play yourself at this point. You're gonna play yourself at this point. So it don't even matter about what you got planned and how you gonna make somebody look, because you're gonna fuck around and miss the point of why they truly was supposed to be around. Somebody now you want to be nice and shit. That's naive as hell of you. You put a T in naive, it turns to native. Someone's probably Native American. No shade, but I mean, what you think the T added in from naive native means? No shade. Because if y'all want right knowledge and you want to know why somebody behave and do what they do and and you're still to this day fighting for shit, that's because someone keeps Jesus peace in somebody so you can have. But the reason why you don't fully have what you feel you should, even if you are Native American, no shade, is because someone had to basically go through bullshit for you to have those things. But they should have never went through it by themselves, or they never should have went through it, period, because something about you as well. This is why you stay in confinement. You can't just use somebody and then leave them and think you're going to get all of what they got. It has anyone learned that never works? Yeah, you're gonna get a little bit, and then the ones who told you this, and oh, if you do this, this is what you can get. They lying to you. This is why you're naive to this day. And it ain't got nothing to do with what you want to be called. It's just what I know, and I feel sorry for you because you don't get it. Oh well. Because if you're not gonna listen to us, then fuck it. Because I mean, too many melanated people and people who know others that are not melanated, they will say, we do give a fuck. When are y'all gonna get that we do give a fuck? Especially these individuals, because we always the one that got to be the example. I'm not gonna argue with nobody about it. Sorry. You can bring up our record. You can bring it up. Now while you at it, bring up everything else. I'm just saying, let it be fair. Y'all want fairness, but then when it's fair, it's like, no, that's not right. That's why something weird has to happen so you can see. Because we tired ourselves of being the one that has to die so you can live and be fruitful and abundant. And then we left looking like, well, what the fuck? We had to lose somebody we give a fuck about. They actually gave a fuck about not only their people, but yours too. What's the last one? Somebody, they just fucked up. They realized it. This is probably people you know. Yep. The Justice card. Something about, yep, that's the 8th house pop block. We just gonna leave. 9 of Pentacles at the bottom. Upright. Damn. With the 9 of Wands. Something about punishments and sin. Oh, child. I want y'all to see this. Because y'all think. Matter of fact. I got a better way of doing it. We're going to open this up. Y'all don't like it? Well, leave. It's called decoding. Do not argue with me about how I do shit. Because I wouldn't do that to your ass. Now, anyway. Now, I'm sorry if it's hurting me and shit like that. I am going to fight you. Now, this is in the book of Leviticus. So it says right at the top of here. It says punishments for sin. Something about 99 problems. Somebody. Woo. So 9 of Wands. That's just a philosophical way of thinking about how to do something. You're being questioned and also getting answers because it's upright. So 9 of Pentacles is what is received due to that. Blood, sweat, and tears as well. This is a period. This is a question mark. But y'all argue about tarot. A chalice is all things. So when you have communion, whether you did it occult-wise, in the church, at your house, and you don't do that church shit, I don't give a fuck, okay? When you do this stuff, so family dinners, and y'all want to have you pray or whatever the hell you do, and y'all eat simultaneously, or y'all go ahead and eat or whatever, it's the same concept. You just did it your way, Yahweh. When are y'all gonna get this shit? When? Does it really take somebody like myself to do all this shit for you to get it? And trying to argue with someone because they're just trying to let you see what you can't, it's not the answer either. Because then you find out you need them, but they're not there, and you ain't got nobody to argue a claim because they're not there. Guess what happens? But this is the one you didn't like. This is the one you had a problem with. Oh, well, their record. Well, what everybody else said. Because you want to pop their lock and shit. But you didn't tell people why you did it. Because you want to beat their ass. But you had to fight them with their own darkness, not understanding, overstanding, understanding, or outerstanding perspectives that they was going to show your ass and prove. And really fuck around to be a head-on collision. You ever seen that happen? This is why collisions is in the Bible. Head-on collisions, chapter 3, verse 21. Do not provoke a child, for it is discouraging. So for ye parents, you want to say, oh, you respect me, and I'm your father. I'm your mother. I was there. Okay, I'm a parent too. But, just saying, I'm going to give you an example. My mother, there's times when I was about to pop my child, right? And she wanted to stop me from doing it. Well, who stopped you from whooping my ass? And sometimes I didn't deserve that shit or how you did it. But I ain't going to argue with you. Sometimes it takes you going through something or an experience, because you got your own kids now, some of you. And if that happens, that's because they get that they shouldn't have did what they did. It's eating at them. But this is not the time to argue with us either. Y'all are responsible for distilling that behavior upon us. Whooping ass, calling us ugly, like your damn daddy. You ugly like your mama. You a bitch like your mama. Shit like that. I would not dare talk to my child that way. Never. So we are not perfect. None of us are. But as I close out this reading, what I will say is this. You can't sit up here and point fingers at somebody else without looking at you first. This is why it's about self-improvement and empowerment. You're going to drag your own self down trying to drag somebody else down. Because first of all, how do you know? You got to let someone go. You never know where they were going and what had to be done, because they can handle it and you can't. Oh, it looks fun, and oh, they're gonna get all this recognition. Da, 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 da. But the problem is you can't handle it like they can. This is why it wasn't given to you. So whoever you are, if somebody took something and they want to say you're a liar and whatever, let it go. You know what they're gonna get? What the Most High, who loves you, of why certain things do happen for a reason. They was trying to keep you from experiencing that because they knew that that person was gonna get the bullshit. But they was so, it's your fault and what you did last summer or some shit. Forgetting there's other stuff. And the crazy part is you forgive them. And you this is why I'm saying you don't want this side to endure nothing, because even though you never join sides, but you get both sides, you're not, it's like having to choose between mom and dad at this point. Or do we get that? Why would you do that? If I gotta respect my parents, both of y'all, why would you want me to choose between both of you? So you know what? I'm gonna chuck up the deuces. I guess both of y'all gonna argue by yourself. Cause you putting your child in a position that sounds retarded. Because if the apple don't fall far from the tree, and they must learn to be better individuals than you, because that's what you would say you want, but do you truly want them to be better individuals than you? Leo house is about children, family, and temporary things, because it's just temporary. So if it's in the 8th house, these things are just temporary things. Somebody forgot that this was not supposed to be permanent. Some things are not supposed to be forever. But this doesn't mean that you're going to endure in a way that hurts. Like they say, death. Like some people, I'm sorry, not sorry. You signed up for that occult shit. That's what the fuck you got to go through. Stop trying to recruit people so you can avoid death. Because that's what you signed up for. And how the fuck do you know you're going to endure death if you don't let someone who truly gets why and all that, they just are not over there. They're not initiated. They can see, but you won't let them go and do what the fuck they got to do because your ass is over here scared about what and how they're going to do it, because you did what you want to do already. Or you're provoking someone else that you say is childish. Ye are gods is what y'all say in y'all stuff. So if that's the case, let them be who they need to be. Because if they truly learn and they truly know, then you ain't got nothing to worry about. What you worried for? Oh, because everybody gonna know you was projecting on them since what, 2 years old, and they didn't even probably know how to say the word teeter totter or some shit. Like what, mom, dad, they didn't know how to say that. At least some didn't. I don't know. Maybe some of y'all had Matilda moments. So I'm just saying it has something to do with now they won't be friends. A lot of y'all gonna find out family was in these dark attributes and was sending beings and whatever. It could have been a person, a friend, someone you had a relations with of any kind, co-worker, department manager, whatever, to make your life hard. But it was also to teach you what they was trying to say, because not everybody joins certain things for what everybody else joined it for. But it makes you guilty by association. So be careful, I would say to you, about, you want to accuse them because they're over there with them. They could have been over there for you the whole time, and you didn't know it either. This is why you must let that person who's in it, you must allow them to make their own choice. I don't know who the cross watcher is. I don't know who the person you over here vamping, trying to use readings and shit to help and get your own ass out of whatever you in, because you in here, we got walking trophy, midheaven conscious mindset, because that's what it is. Spiritual tarot readings are spiritual sporters, or a spiritual sport. And it's time to look at other options and perspectives came out with it, but it's in reverse. Wanted to clarify that. And then I get you to. And then the Two of Swords was at the bottom of the deck at the time, and the Six of Pentacles at the top of the deck in reverse. So it's funny how at the top of the deck we have a Nine of Pentacles. And this side we have the bottom, Nine of Wands. So this is basically where the Two of Swords was. So y'all are using philosophical attributes of your power to say it's righteous. I don't know what y'all doing. I mean, that's for y'all, whoever the y'all is, because it's definitely someone who has a partner. Now, this could be you and the divine. You just got to put yourself where it goes. I used this to clarify why my yacht came out here. Something about giving and receiving. Yep, giving and receiving. Number 10. You could be seeing 1010 on the phone, or something about 2222. Somebody want to know where they ma at. If anything, like it could be a metaphor, like how men, or if you a man calling another man ma. Look, life is life. Life be life, and I don't know what y'all doing now. It's not my business. I'm just trying to attribute to however you may live your life. Whoever be calling somebody ma, like slang term, like that's your shawty, your lover, your baby. People don't like slang stuff, but you be narking and trying to learn the language. Weird. So you went into there. Are you speaking on the behalf of everybody though? Like not everybody, even though they was around life and with everybody, was smoking weed, drinking. But they friends and them gotta see their friends and them get in trouble. And they probably, I don't know who needs to hear it, but this shit gonna get crazy. But just know you are right. It's something about you. They can't say it's you. It's like everybody else around. Because somebody seen the best in you. We got maybe out here. Something about y'all body looking right for a lot of you. There's so many people who want to tell people how to do something. I would say people were like myself. I would like to do a lot of stuff about tarot etiquette, not to tell you how to read, jackass. I'm telling you how things should be, because some readers, you read and you do what you do. That's cool. I ain't no argument. I don't really tell other readers how to do nothing. This is more like what I have for myself. I'm not trying to tell. I would like to express it, but that doesn't mean you got to fucking listen. I didn't ask you to. You just heard what I said and got in your goddamn feelings. See, that's your problem right there. Probably a Leo female. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is it's nothing more than for the ones who actually want it. If you catch what I'm saying. So if you don't like it, you don't have to like it. If you don't deem it as good, you don't have to. But that don't mean you gotta talk shit. Fuck around talking shit, and you need something like this to help get your ass out of the shit you're in. You will see more of me. You ain't got no choice. There's so much room. More in reverse. So y'all have a good one. I love you. And I will be on my next reading in about, I don't say 5 minutes, because I did what I had to do, and I always do what I have to do, even if you don't like it. My name is Tamara. It means date, bitter, and palm tree. If you need bitter herbs to cleanse your energy, it's probably going to take bitter words for you to get your shit together. Trust me, as I minister to you, I minister to myself. Sad part is, whoever you are, they be acting like you be trying to be like rude and shit. It's like you appeal to both natures. This is just who you are. Like somebody weird as hell. So yep, it's about punishments and sin. This is what it's about now. Y'all have a good one. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Actually, in a few. Peace. Y netu la paz.